brothers and sisters, and to all the comrades and friends that are listening. Tell Iris and Vanjie and them I can still dance. All you tell me that need some dance lessons. Tell Serpent and he one can. Anyway, as we move along. Welcome to Operation Fix Antigua and Barbuda. Welcome to Operation Hope, where leadership matters. You see, we understand that promises without action, all you would start to say choops. And coin the phrase, all politicians are the same. So therefore, it is like this. The Bible says faith without works is dead. Therefore, this election is not about death or discouragement, but life and hope where leadership matters. We therefore pledge with you, the people of Antigua and Barbuda, a new deal. And with this pledge comes the promise to improve the lives of the people of this nation. In other words, we're going to be bettering the human condition. Let me show you what I mean. Are you here? Let me show you what you mean. We're talking about the hospital. Let's look at the hospital. What happened up there? Patients lying down. They're waiting for hours. Family members stressed. Patients getting fatigued. Mothers and children waiting for long hours. All you think because me now have one sir behind my name that I don't know what I'm talking about? Ask a question. Well, the idea is that we are here, Operation Fix It. The New Deal. The United Progressive Party under the leadership of Harold Lovell intends to fix it. You see, there are shortages of doctors in the ER. Enough is not being done in order to prioritize those that are having problems. So they're lying in wait and they're suffering right in the emergency room. And you know COVID is all about. You hear me? And we are here to fix it. There are 25 community clinics who look after patients with pressure and sugar. But a majority is in a poor state. Let's look to the good clinic up there in St. John's Rural East. No water. How you gonna have one clinic without water? But because me no name sir, all you now listen. Well, I'm here tonight to tell you, we're bringing you Operation Fix It, where leadership matters and there is a new deal coming to you. You see, the doctors and nurses are trying their best, but they don't have the resources. So hear what? We pledge under the leadership of Harold Lovell, the United Progressive Party Redeems team, to take into consideration and bring into action, not just talk, because we don't want to hear your chops. The entire health system is broken, and we're going to fix it. I give you the assurance that the United Progressive Party's Redeem team will modernize the emergency room, provide you the type of health care that you and your family deserve. Oh, you didn't just hear me. You didn't just hear me. You see, there's going to be immediate improvement in the working conditions. We're going to give the medical professionals the tools and resources that you require. And hear what? When the private doctors and them gone home, what are you going to do? You're supposed to go to the hospital. But you know what happened? We are going to ensure that between 6 p.m. and 8 a.m., there will be no less than 3 doctors and a full complement of nurses and assistants. Oh, do I get a blow your horn? Blow your horn! This Redeem team is no joke. We are on the road to Operation Fix It. It's a new deal. It's a new time. It's a new dispensation. Tell me, this is it. Blow your horn. We're to fix the mess, man. Sir this and sir that. I am not an expert. So how me you cut across them that know about medicine and me never study medicine? I study law. I'm not ubiquitous. In other words, they tell me don't use big words. I don't know everything. You hear me? So this is what is coming under the UPP government. Brothers and sisters, those listening on the World Wide Web, wherever you are, The paradigm shift is here. I am going to make sure that the leader of the United Progressive Party continues to say, mindset reset. Paradigm shift. It is not business as usual. Hear this. Listen to the sweet part. We are immediately in office looking to put 1 million EC dollars into our healthcare system. Modernizing all the equipment. I said $1 million, man. We're going to work with PAHO to improve all the operational standards. New equipment. Whatever it takes, I give you the assurance that under the leadership of the incoming Prime Minister, Harold Lovell, and my colleagues, we're going to fix that mess up there. And no sir will be behind anybody's name. You see, to my people in St. John's Rural East and the Clare Hall Clinic, it's a shame. No running water, shortage of resources. We are going to address that problem, and we're going to make that into a polyclinic. A polyclinic, for those of you who don't understand the difference, is just under the real hospital. Therefore, preventative medicine will be our target. Preventative medicine eases up medical benefits, eases up all the costs that it has, because once you begin to catch it early through good health care, you're good to go. But that disaster of having to wait hours and hours to see a doctor in the emergency room, we're going to fix that. You see, we pledge and understand that some of you are so distraught and discouraged, you're on the edge. Leadership matters. Vision matters. Because a people without vision perishes. This is election. It's not just about politics, but a new deal. You don't want to hear what you're accustomed to. And we're bringing solutions. That's why we call it Operation Fix It. Understand that we're not into a creative enrichment, but creative environment. Wait, I don't get a hello there? We're not into creative enrichment. We're into creative environment. Because creative enrichment brings you what? No jobs, no water, keep giving away patrimony, and no attempt to stem the tide of the high cost of living. Let me hear you. We in the United Progressive Party, a people-first government, intends to establish a vision with New Deal. Understand where we're going. Understand what is happening. We will make sure you have access to land not for penny halfpenny. We're not going to give you government contracts willy-nilly. We're going to fix that. Are you getting me? As a new government, we seek to ensure that the economic, social, and political benefits are distributed equally. I'm deeply moved tonight. This is the Ides of March for those of you. You see the wind blowing heavy? It is the wind of change. You see the wind blowing heavy? It is the wind of change. The Ides of March. I'm deeply moved tonight. I'm deeply moved by your passion and the air of hope that our nation is seeking to breed. Do we have all answers? No. Are me and my colleagues going to make mistakes? Yes. But it is a desire that persistently beats within us to work passionately and unrelentingly. Remember, people first. UPP today, UPP on election day, and a people first government all the way. The Ides of March, the winds of change is here. Good night all.